Hello ladies and gentlemen, guys and ghouls, my name's Kevin and welcome to my channel, The Art of Horror. Today I'll be drawing for you a critter or a Krite from the Critters movie franchise. I watched these films again just before doing this picture, and while I still really enjoyed the movies, they are very dated now. The first film features a song called The Power of the Night, which is so late 1980s and it made me cringe so hard. But I'm pretty sure when I watched the film originally, it made me cringe back then as well. But it still fits in perfectly with the comedy horror angle, and part of that cringiness I think was intentional. Critters is a 1986 film. It's directed by Stephen Herrick and it stars Dee Wallace, M. Emmett Walsh, Billy Greenbush and Scott Grimes. It also features Billy Zane in one of his earliest roles. The Critters, or Krites as they are known, escape from an intergalactic prison. They steal a spaceship and because they are extremely hunger motivated, decide to stop at Earth for a quick snack. Two space bounty hunters set out in hot pursuit of the Critters. The furry escapees end up in a town called Grover's Bend in rural USA, where they create havoc around the Brown family farm. The Critters, or Krites, have the ability to roll into a ball and roll for fast travelling. They have a row of porcupine-like quills across the middle of their head and down the middle of their spine, which have a paralysing poison they use to fire into the necks of their victims. The more they eat, the bigger they grow. They lay reptilian-like eggs, which can gestate when they feel warmth. They have large mouths which feature rows of razor-sharp teeth, much like a shark. They're quite intelligent, being able to, of course, pilot a spaceship and communicate with each other. The original Critters film is a really fun flick, and I still enjoyed it very much. Though a lot of scenes seem really cheesy, I think this is quite intentional on the director's part, making the film almost a parody of sci-fi space monster films. The Critters series spawned 4 films in total. The third film even features an extremely young Leonardo DiCaprio in one of his earliest roles. While some view these films as a Gremlins ripoff, the story was floating around long before the Gremlins script apparently, and they even had to make changes to the Critters script because it had so many similarities to the Gremlins storyline. The first film doesn't feature an extremely large body count, but it does have some genuinely creepy moments in it, and quite a few funny scenes as well. If you haven't seen the Critters series, I highly recommend it, as it pays homage to a lot of the 1950s sci-fi drive-in films. I especially love the design of the Critters. Whilst being simple hand puppets, they make for some extremely cool and funny gags. And I actually find these little furry creatures quite cute, even though they're quite psychopathic. This picture took me about an hour and a half to do. It's charcoals on watercolour paper, and it was just fun catching up with this film series, as it had been quite a while since I'd seen them. But if I hear that song, The Power of the Night, one more time, I think my head may explode. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel and you would like to see more videos like this from me, please feel free to subscribe. Until next time, this has been Kevin for The Art of Horror. Goodbye for now.